So we're going to work a decrease row in Tunisian crochet now. And for the Tunisian Corset Belt, which this video is intended to support, we'll be working it on the 3rd and 4th stitches from each end. So we've got our first stitch on the hook. We'll work our 2nd stitch as normal. And our 2nd and 3rd stitches, we're going to work them together. The abbreviation is Tunisian Simple Stitch 2 Together, or Tss2tog, which will be familiar to you if you knit or crochet. So you can probably guess that we're going to slide our hook under 2 bars instead of 1 to work the stitches together, and simply pull the yarn up through both. It's really nice and simple. We're going to work to the other end, and to work into the 3rd and 4th stitches from the other end, we'll stop when we have 4 loops left, including the very last loop. So you can see now we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4 vertical bars remaining, and we'll do exactly the same thing. We don't have to pair our left and right increases here, so we'll work under both of the stitches. We'll put our yarn around our hook and pull through both again. So that's the 2nd one there, and then we can work our last 2 stitches as normal and work our return pass as normal. So yarn over hook and through 1 stitch on the end stitch, yarn over hook and through 2 stitches all the way along. And we're coming up to the end, and we now have 2 stitches decreased. Let's take a look at the decreases. You can see how the stitches come into a point there, so it's actually quite an attractive look, especially when you work a couple of stitches in from the end. You'll end up with a pair of straight stitches all the way along, and the decreases gradually filtering in at either end. And you can see that although we worked the decreases at either end in the same manner, they actually look quite nicely paired for one to lean one way and one to lean the other way. They're not exactly like that. The yarn is coming out towards your hook hand, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, on both sides. It's not coming out through the other side. That would have caused a twist in the stitch, but they work very well for shaping in that way, and they don't look too dissimilar in the finished product.